and welcome back to yet another episode of the Modern Multicultural Wedding Show. We're really excited about today's wedding and talking about that, and we're so excited that you're here for yet another episode. Now, for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Faishala. I'm the owner of STATUESQUE Events. We're a wedding and event planning company based here in the DC metro area, but we service weddings all along the East Coast, from Connecticut to New York, which is where today's wedding was, all the way down to Florida. We've done weddings in Texas, the West Coast, etc. And we love producing modern multicultural weddings across the United States. In addition to that, I also coach wedding and event planners and wedding pros. So if you're watching this and you're like, I wish I could have a coach and I want to learn more about what that looks like, you can explore some free resources and how to join our accelerator program, all linked in the description below. And we can't wait to connect with you soon, all right? Now, again, don't forget to subscribe before you go. I want to make sure you see every single episode in this series. And once again, we're so excited to have you here. Now, today we're talking about Jasmine and Nathan's wedding, which was 2 years in the making. And it actually was for reasons outside of COVID. We started planning Jasmine and Nathan's wedding in 2019. And she told us from the beginning that she was trying to have a 2-year engagement. She didn't want to rush. She didn't want to be stressed. And so we decided to go for it. Hey, let's go for a 2-year engagement, 2-year planning period. And in the end, everything came together absolutely beautifully. So here are some pictures of Jasmine and Nathan. I loved their engagement shoot. I loved the engagement photos. It really brought out Nathan's background in football. He's a football coach, and he of course played football in the past as well. And it was really cool to see those photos of them together. I spent the majority of the time planning the wedding with Jasmine. So once I saw the pictures of Nathan and got to see, you know, the two of them interacting together, I got really excited because I really liked seeing them interact together. And they're a tall couple. I'm tall. I don't have very many clients that are like my height or taller. So it was cool hanging out with a couple who's taller than me. So that was really cool as well. And of course, as you can see from all the images, they are absolutely beautiful. So Jasmine and Nathan got married in June of 2021 in New York, which is my state of birth, which always gets me excited whenever I get a chance to produce a wedding in New York. And it was just a beautiful day. Now, like I mentioned, their wedding took place in 2021 and they got engaged and started planning in 2019. So for the majority of the period that we're planning their wedding, COVID was a thing, and their wedding was planned entirely virtually up until about a month before the wedding. We went down for the final site visit, and we got to do that together. So at this point, you can see some of the videos of us together during the site visit. We were just having fun. We were just having fun being outside. Finally, the weather was warming up, and we were just excited about everything that was to come for their wedding.
Okay. We'll wait till you sit down. But you're gonna keep all your stations today. Okay. Yeah. That's Nathan. Okay.
So the next time we'll see you out here, you guys would have been married. On the How does it feel?
Super exciting. Can't wait for the day.
Can't wait for all the food.
Yes. It's okay to be excited about the food. The food's gonna be really great.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing just because Jasmine and Nathan really trusted, even though everything was being done virtually. It was probably the first time in a long time that I'd done like a floral design meeting and all those things virtually. And I knew we could do it, it could be done virtually, but it was just great that they were able to follow along and, just trust throughout the process that the wedding was going to come out beautifully, and it did. And I just want to thank them for that trust throughout the process. But again, yeah, everything was planned virtually up until 1 month before the wedding. We went for the final site visit. And at the time that we went, that was just before New York City lifted the mask mandate. They lifted the mask mandate probably a couple of weeks before their wedding. So you can, get a feel for how far in the thick of it we were for the majority of the time. And something else that was really cool during the planning process was as soon as COVID hit and, it became apparent that many weddings were going to be rescheduled, I actually got a really nice letter from Jasmine in the mail. I don't know if she remembers, but she sent me an email basically just saying, hey, I just want you to know that I'm keeping you in prayer. I'm keeping all your couples in prayer, especially the couples who are supposed to be getting married in 2020. I hope you're not stressed. God's got your back. And I thought that was so sweet because in 2020, honestly, most people were freaking out and worried about themselves. not so much us, the vendors. I mean, I have great clients, so most of my clients were sweet and patient, but it was nice that someone took the time out to be like, listen, I'm thinking about you and about how you're feeling and how you're dealing with all the changes and all the things that are happening. And I want you to know that I'm praying for you and I got your back. And I just love that. It was a beautiful gesture. And yeah, I mean, she's just a beautiful person inside and out. So it was really exciting to finally make it to her wedding day. So on Jasmine and Nathan's wedding day, they got ready at a mansion. It was a beautiful mansion. Good morning. We just got to Glen Cove Mansion to see our bride. Good morning. It's 7 a.m. We're here at the mansion at Glen Cove, which is where Jasmine and Nathan are getting ready. So I'm just going to see them. We're about to start hair and makeup pretty soon and gonna get pretty for the day. So we're excited. And it was so great just to come in and see hair and makeup underway, see everything just moving along really beautifully. Hair and makeup was on schedule, like everybody was ready, like actually a little ahead of time. It was amazing just to see everybody together. And one cool thing about Jasmine during the planning process is that she let me know, she was like, Faye, I want you to know I'm supporting a lot of Nigerian vendors, okay? Yes, all my vendors are Black, but beyond that, I'm supporting Nigerian vendors specifically. My makeup artist is Nigerian, you're Nigerian, I was Nigerian, my florist is Nigerian, and I got a bridal robe made all the way in Nigeria, shipped to me for my wedding day. So I was like, okay, girl, I didn't even know she was going to those lengths, but she was like, yes, I just want you to know, I want you to take note, put me on notice that I'm supporting Nigerian vendors. So that was really cool and funny. And at the end of the day, that bridal robe was beautiful. Like the images, the videos, you know, of her just getting ready that morning were just stunning. The pictures, I mean, everything was just so much fun just to see them having fun that morning.
Bring that toe up. This is gonna hurt a little bit, but bring it up on a point. There we go.
Woo! Yes, legs. Okay. All that working out. Come on. Okay, abs.
Turn that ass towards me slowly.
That shea butter on
Yes.
the
Lift your chin up a little bit, a little snobby, and turn that way. There we go.
Can't
Give me that carefree cover girl giggle,
Yes,
like
yeah.
a laugh right there. I'm just so fabulous. Ha ha ha. Maybe barefoot.
I wasn't there. How did it go?
Ladies, this is the smizey. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we're making.
You can touch the veil. We're gonna take it off. Just you can move your hands through the veil, and just keep moving your hands through the veil. Bring it down. Don't block faces. That's it. Keep moving your hands. Beautiful.
The bridesmaids brought a bajillion balloons to have her have fun with during that day as well. And it was just a really fun morning, good vibes, beautiful people, beautiful weather, and everything just coming together for their big day.
Yay! One more time, one more take.
That was fun.
And give me a giggle, ha 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 ha. Keep it cute. We're so cute. We're laughing.
So cute.
We're so cute.
My friends are cute. Give me like.
Is it? Can you see it? Perfect. Yay! Woo.
Sorry.
Keep going.
You got knocked all the balloons off. No.
So earlier that day, the brother of the bride and father of the bride came in to do a first look of Jasmine in her dress, and it was the most emotional thing. Yeah, it was just, everybody was teary-eyed, and I just think that it was just emotional just to have this day as a family and to just remember the love of their mom and just to see everything together was just, it was just really, really beautiful.
What? Get that on camera.
Door. Oh.
He's such a sweet boy. Let me fan it this time.
Oh, all right.
No, Fred, don't start. Don't y'all do that. I ain't doing that with y'all.
Don't turn too much.
Don't chat 2 hours to my makeup. Right?
An hour exactly for my thing to get in.
Dang.
Now, Jasmine had a very specific vision. Even though she was getting married in Long Island at a venue that was on a waterfront, which most people love waterfront wedding ceremonies, Jasmine was like, nope, that's not my vision. I'm trying to get married in a garden. So that became our mission to find a garden in Long Island that would allow her to get married. And it was a bit of a challenge at first. We have finally found the perfect venue, Bailey Arboretum, which allowed them to have a wedding ceremony for their guests. Hey guys, so we're at Bailey Arboretum. We just finished their ceremony in the middle of this garden. Even though Jasmine's wedding venue is on the water, she wanted to get married in the forest, so we found one on Long Island for her. So we just finished our rehearsal. It's gonna be amazing, and we can't wait to come back here and see how it's set up for her big wedding. It's gonna be awesome, so stay tuned. So we had the ceremony there. It was a very emotional ceremony, but beautiful. Their vows were amazing, and it was just really fun to see them in love and just to see them enjoying the day.
We have also come to offer our prayers and ask God's blessings upon them so that they may be strengthened for their life together and nurtured in their love for God. And
thank you for loving me in the unique ways you know I need to be loved and being patient with me always. Thank you for always finding ways to make me laugh and smile. My favorite part about being with you is being with you. I truly believe you were designed especially for me. This day doesn't mark our destination, but the start of our lifelong journey as one. Nathan, on this day, I vow to choose you every single day.
And foremost, when I'm down, discouraged, or upset, you help me refocus and direct my energy in a positive and productive way. You've allowed me to grow and gain new perspectives on life and help me see through a different lens. I've grown so much with you as a person, and I love that you have tried to not necessarily change me, but help me grow with you in many ways, and always with an unwavering love. You're my biggest supporter and cheerleader, and you have instilled in me so much confidence to pursue my career dreams and attack them. You're so infectiously positive, and your faith in God has made you the rock in our relationship. Your spiritual strength is unmatched and is what has made you successful in your own career. Your career journey has inspired me in so many ways. You're tough, gritty, you never give up, and you never accept less than what you deserve.
Jesus Christ, and by the power invested in me in accordance to the laws of the state of New York, I proclaim that they are now husband and wife. Nathan and Jasmine Tyler.
Between the ceremony and the reception, so we took lots of pictures outside in the garden, making use of all the space and everything that Jasmine mentioned that she envisioned and that she wanted for her day. So we got lots of outdoor shots, lots of glam shots. I mean, you guys have probably seen a lot of these on social media. It was phenomenal. The images that we got that day from Kesha Lambert, I mean, it was amazing. It was just beautiful.
All right, you can lean your headboard. Yep. Jasmine, your head is upright. Yeah. The other way?
Perfect.
We're gonna do one that is a smize first. Like calm expression, no mean looking.
Smile with your eyes.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
And let's go.
1908.
Sick. Spread out. Just spread out a little.
That's Oscar nominated.
Laugh and turn your heads back and forth looking at each other.
And the Oscar goes to.
And back towards me. Got it. We're good. That is a wrap.
And after that, we headed right off to the reception. Now, one thing that I noticed during our site visit, when we went to the site visit prior to the wedding, was that there was this really rocky area right before the water at the reception venue that literally looked like a super exotic destination. And I told Jasmine and I told Nathan that if we can make it work and if they can make it down there in their wedding shoes, like I think it would be really cool to take pictures, like sunset pictures on the rocks on the beach. And thankfully we were able to do that. We were able to make the time for it, and the pictures were so beautiful. It was so cool to watch them there and just enjoying the sunset together before coming in for the reception.
Are you supposed to say it instant? Oh my god! Oh my god, please be careful. Please have an amazing time! Thank you! Thank you! Hi, Nana Banana! Hi!
Now, thankfully also, you know, all the COVID restrictions were lifted before their wedding, so people were able to enjoy a phenomenal cocktail hour buffet. Buffets made it back just in time for their wedding, and they were able to enjoy a lot of amazing food at the reception as well.
My heart is beating so fast. Wow.
Now the reception, I mean, Jasmine and Nathan told me from the beginning they were just trying to party, and party they did, okay? Their reception entrances were lit, their families were lit, like everything was just amazing.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. Before we introduce our wonderful bridal party, would it be here tonight on this beautiful evening to celebrate Mr. and Mrs. Tyler, the bride, Mr. Jason Shotgun.
low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Dear Alpha, 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 hearts that are loyal and hearts that are true. By merit and culture, we strive and we do things that are worthwhile. And with a smile, we help each other, for we know there's no other like our sisterhood. Alpha, Alpha, Alpha.
One time for all my AKAs.
Tonight, I'm going to read my little, not that little, but scripture. The words start flowing and it just starts going. So we just wanted to say that we appreciate everyone coming here to support us tonight and sharing a fun celebration of our union. First, we want to thank God for all that He has provided us and making this day so incredibly special. A lot of people would say that this has been a long time coming, and we'd probably agree. But I think what you see tonight is a culmination of a relationship that has grown since we were young, in our early 20s, into being fully fledged adults now. We both definitely changed a lot over the years, and our love has changed. Fortunately, that change in love is one that has grown deeper and involves meeting each other where we're at, loving each other's flaws, and cherishing each other's strengths. We've been able to enjoy each other's big life events, shared in memorable vacations and destination trips. We support each other through our toughest moments, push each other through over immense obstacles, and enjoyed all the little day-to-day happiness we've been fortunate enough to experience. Many of our memorable experiences have involved all of you in this very room, so it's only fitting that you're here to celebrate this first day of the rest of our lives. To our friends, we're both so fortunate to have such a fun-loving group of friends to share our experiences with. From grade school play dates to high school athletics, classroom shenanigans, college parties, dorm shenanigans, getting our degrees, and then finally adulting with all of you and meeting our new work friends in our careers, getting our first apartments, home buying, kids, all while still managing to have a little fun and attend the more occasional party now without the ability to rally as well the next day. Including very recent epic bachelorette and bachelor parties, respectively. And then to our family, so our true day ones. We love you so much. We love you so much, and we feel blessed to have had such support, not just in our own personal endeavors, but in our relationship together. We've been flooded with support by our families in what is now one big family together. There are not much words to describe our love for you all, but I think it's something that is mutually understood as only families can understand. To our siblings, Jason, Lucas, Jessica, and Ellen, you are the ghosts and our best friends. We're both fortunate to have siblings that have supported our relationship and made it more enjoyable with all of our sibling hangouts. There's never a lack of laughs or love. To our parents here tonight, Michael, Karen, and Fred. We were raised to be strong, tough, independent, kind, compassionate, and we are better people from all your teachings and sage advice we receive regularly. Your love for us has allowed us to understand what unconditional love is and how to share that with someone else. We know this will guide us to a long and happy marriage. We also want to honor family who couldn't be with us to celebrate tonight. And sorry if there's anyone that was missing this, but Gail Holbert Tyler, Grant Tyler, Patrick Tyler, Ann Millette Manning Liebler, Ernest McNell Manning, Kenneth Clement, Frederick Shockness Sr., and Marcia Shockness. We also both wanted to honor a very special person, Jasmine's mom and my mother-in-law, Deborah Clement Shockness. So we both miss her terribly. She was truly a special human being whose fun-loving spirit is surely here tonight. She had a warmth and smile that was unmatched. She was Jasmine's best friend and became my mom away from home. And we have tried to let her love guide our efforts to grow as a couple in our absence over these last 5 years. She is a testament to the type of people we both work to be, and we wanted to honor and thank her on this milestone in our lives. Thanks again to everyone here celebrating with us tonight. We love you all.
Jasmine, on the count of 3, say hi, Mrs. Tyler. 1, 2, 3, say it. 1, 2, 3, say it. Come on, here we go. That way, that way, that way, that way. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Here we go, here we go. Now 1, now 2. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here we go, here we go. Single brothers. Bring them out, baby. Bring all of them out. Bring all of them out. All right, brothers, you ready?
Text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be.
Go, 1. Hands up, fellas, hands up, hands up.
Every girl that I see around town, and I hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see
Now, Nathan, which one? XO, triangle, circle.
Make
Here we go.
no crazy. Give a
Now, 1, 2, 3, here we go.
Don't come equipped with a real generous big gift.
Oh, boy.
Like the reception, they had probably about 2.5 hours of dancing during the reception, and everyone made use of every single minute of that. And when the wedding was over, people were not trying to leave. Like, it was that much fun.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it, think I'ma get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it's face till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and never meditate. I can walk and see you.
Parties like New Yorkers, so it was a phenomenal day. Like, it was lit. Like, all I could do is just show you the videos. Like, this wedding was lit. And of course, once that was over, like I said, no one wanted to leave, so there was a whole second after party at the couple's suite. I won't show you videos of that, but just know that there was a really good time. Everybody just hanging out in the couple's suite, just having a good time. And on the very next day, they invited me out to their farewell brunch, which I got to have brunch with them and their families, which was a really good time before heading back to Maryland and before everybody else went back home. So all I can say is that this wedding was beautiful. Like, Jasmine and Nathan from the inside out are just beautiful. The planning process was beautiful. We just had such a good time working on this wedding. I'm just excited that we got to be your wedding planner. So thanks for allowing us to guide you through the process. Thanks for trusting us, you know, through the process of planning during a pandemic and all of these things. I mean, it was really great being on your team. We're excited about you guys' new home, growing a family, everything that you have coming up next in your lives. And thanks for choosing us as your wedding planner. And for all of you guys who've watched to the end, I want to say thank you for watching. You're family now, so make sure you subscribe before you go. That's the best way to make sure that you see all of our new videos as they're coming out, right? We've got tips for wedding planners, and of course we've got lots of wedding rewinds still coming, so you can see more inspiration, tips as you're planning your own big day or as you're helping a friend plan a big day. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.